Okay, before we dive into all of the pillars and all of the major setup, I wanted to show you what the daily journal is and how to use the daily log, because this is the first piece where you can opt to use automation as part of your process. And so I deleted the one that was in here so we could do this from scratch. And for each area in Notion, there are specific templates. You'll see that this one is set as the default. That means that if something new is created within that database, it's automatically going to adopt the template. That way you're not having to um, create it every time. It's a huge time saver. So with your daily logs, because these are the things that are going to populate and make it really fast to do your weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual reviews when those modules are released that hook into this system. So what you'll want to do is choose, do I want it to just be the same one every day, or do I do each of my days have certain themes? Um, when in doubt, make it easy on yourself, just choose the same one. And the way I did that is to turn on the automation, click on this arrow next to where it says new. That's where you can see all the available templates. Click the three dots next to the template that you want to enable and choose repeat. And then you set how often you want it to repeat. So for the easy setup, you just choose every day and then you hit save, and then you'll see, you may not be able to see it that well because they're all right. Let me click, there you go. But now you can see that there is this little, let me zoom in a bit, this little arrow chasing itself that tells you this is now a recurring template. So every day means that every one day at midnight, and I actually like to change these to 01, you don't have to, but essentially every day at midnight your time, this is going to automatically appear in your database. So you don't have to do it. It's just going to be there and ready for you when that happens. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save there. If you were wanting to do Mondays specifically and utilize these, you would just set the repeat for every week on Monday and then hit save. And that would mean every Monday, the Monday template gets generated. Every Tuesday, the Tuesday template gets generated, Wednesday, and so on. And right now, really the only differences between these and this is that, and you can edit these templates as well, is that it is say Monday across the top. Now let's say Monday is your planning and preparation day. Well, by setting these things up, that means it will automatically be checked for you whenever you do that. Right now, so if you always do your your weekly planning on Monday, you can set that to where these things will automatically pull in whenever it's Monday and the Monday template gets generated. For now, again, that's as you maybe have more of that, but I wanted to make that available to where you could customize it if you want. But for now, we're just going to leave this on. Now, since it's already past midnight today, I'll show you how you can generate one manually. And this works for any of the databases where it's this new. If I'm in my system view, you can just click to add a new row. Or gallery. And then where this shows up on the dashboards, there's an option as well. All right. And so what this template is every day, I think it's important to log how much sleep you're getting because that's just baseline health. Set your daily theme. You can add new option. So if none of the ones that are there work for you, you can add a new option and it will create it automatically for you. Or you can use kind of the general ones that I've set up here. When the day is, what is the one thing that if you get it done today, you're like, okay, today was a good day. I got the thing done. That's what this is. It could be a personal task, work-related task, business-related task, however you want to use this. If as you're setting this up, you want to just initially use it for business, just to get that going, and then bring the other pieces of your life into it, go for it. And then the win the day checkbox is, did you win? Did you not? And so you'll just check that. Logged sleep is, I'm going to rearrange this. And you can rearrange this in a way that makes sense for you. So, if I'd put in my sleep number here, I log sleep, and this is something I just do every day, and it's really, really fast. And then you can rename these. So for me, I've got, Bible study, practice Japanese, and I forget what the third one is, but essentially it's, here are the daily habits that you do every single day, so you can check as these get done. And you can also edit the property. So if I was going to do, Bible study, you just click this, and I could look for Bible. And I have something, and you can use the little icons. I'll use like the little church icon. And so you can change the little icon to match what it is that you're doing with that. So let me set that back. Okay. And so that is how you can make this more your own. Process inboxes, make sure we kind of clear anything that's like in our email, or if you have a physical inbox. This is something that I brought in from David Allen's Getting Things Done series, just because having some central place that you can move things off your desk is good. And then planning the next day is a good way to set you up for success as you build the habit. And what this really entails is really you just move your tasks around or readjust, which is why that's something that you can do directly from that daily dashboard that we saw earlier. This is currently, it's just a free type, so you can, log your daily gratitude, what's a win that you had that day, and it can be the same or different as your win the day. It doesn't matter, it's yours. What's one improvement that you can kind of take away from either a challenge or a lesson. Memory is just things that you want to kind of remember down the road. I've done, it can be something family. It's just a way to kind of like one-line journaling if you want to look at it that way. And then energy is where you'll score based on a 1 to 10, how energetic you feel that day. Overall, how did the day go? Again, 1 to 10. There's a place to log any income that comes in that you do, because I think that's important to kind of monitor your cash flow in. And then this review is, there's weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual review cycles that are part of the system and process that will actually be built in the next release phase for this. So for now, if you do a weekly review in something else, the key is to do it. You just mark up, okay, I did my weekly review today. I did my monthly review today, quarterly, annual, just so that way you'll be able to kind of spot check when and how often you're actually completing those reviews, because that's what keeps your systems on the rails no matter what you're using. And then planning is the same thing, but specifically for that planning step. Sometimes I like to break up my review and planning steps, especially at the monthly and quarterly, and definitely the annual side of it, just because that can be a big task, and that lets me break it in 2 different pieces. Further down, there's a place that if you wanted to add in an image, you can upload one of your own. You can link to one that you find on the internet. It has an integration with Unsplash. So if I wanted to do cupcakes or something like that, because there was somebody's birthday, you can choose the image and then you just select it and it will show up here. And then this is all right, here are all the tasks I need to do today. Are there any I need to move or adjust? And you can do that by moving, by clicking the due date. We'll do, and this will show anything that the due date is on or before today and it's not completed. So if you had something that carried over, like you can see a couple from the 4th, today's the 5th, that those are showing up, and it's only going to show you things that are actionable that you can do. You'll get more information in the daily dashboard because it has more tabs available. I just wanted something simple here to kind of get things going. At the end of the day, you can come back here and you'll see a list of all of the tasks that you have completed that day. So that will help kind of give you that motivation on there. And then this daily notes area is for you to, free take notes. Sometimes I write prayers, sometimes I write different things that I'm learning. It could be even something that you just fill throughout the day as you just like, hey, I want to make note of this and see what's going on. It's yours to use with however you want. But that is the daily log, and you'll want to complete this generally, like, try to do it every day, but every weekday is fine. The main reason why is it's this that will feed into the automatically created weekly review, monthly review, annual review, quarterly review as that comes out, which is why this is really part of the review system, but I'm releasing it with this so you can start to build up that data that will make your weekly reviews super fast, monthly reviews and planning super fast. That's the goal of this, is it keeps things going. So that is the daily journal. The next one, we will go into the pillars in detail.